Mighty. How's it going? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, thanks for the like. I appreciate it. How you doing, whoever you are? All right, we gotta find the ray tracing. Performance, yeah, for 4K. Where's the ray tracing? I want to turn that off. Wait, does this game not have ray tracing? Oh, I've played it. I played it already. I played it earlier today. I don't know, man. I don't hate it, you know? It's not like this game doesn't have ray tracing. This is hilarious. Like, how does it not have ray tracing? I'm doing all right, Candy. How are you? Boost this up a little bit. Alrighty. Yeah, I did the whole like Xbox New Zealand thing and you know messed with some stuff. And I'm gonna be gone. Well, tomorrow. I was planning on streaming all night, like tonight, and then. But I'm just gonna stream for a little bit since the game came out early and we got to post it and everybody hates it. But yeah, so basically I'm just gonna prep for work tomorrow, make sure all my stuff's in order, maybe post an extra video if I have time. And that's pretty much it. I wanna try. Oh, I guess we're doing this. Can you change your... Okay. You know, it's weird because it's like, it's obviously, there's elements of it that are clearly finished, right? Like, they got all these voice lines done. They got the story premise all finished. They have animations done. But... you know, that could have all been done on Vanguard's behalf, like, or on Treyarch's behalf through Sledgehammer. Let me know if this is too loud, volume-wise. What makes me feel like it's unfinished, and I'll probably talk about this in other videos, is shit like this. Like, look at that. There's like a delay when you hit them. And I'm on PC. This is like 100 and some frames a second, you know? Well, actually, let's see how many frames it's at. FPS counter. 130. Damn, this game runs better than Cold War. Which is interesting. Oh, thank you. It's grown out. Turn it up slightly. Okay. Okay. Let me know. I turned it up by about 10%. It's about 12% now. Louder. Okay. I guess let's go over here. I don't really... Oh, shit. Keyboard and mouse. Combat keybinds. E, G... Oh, shit.
Craft speaking. We need more
Good.
allies. I have a
All right,
plan.
so for those of you who have played it, what are your feelings? I know, and honestly, my feeling on that is Treyarch is not responsible for the things that are done well.
Finds a floating
I haven't even been to this map before, which is kind of weird. My feeling is...
It carries a message to my allies.
Which voice? Do you want me to do Dalek or the Australian voice? What's going on, man? Yeah, this game is... So, alright. So, this game is basically... Alright, I'll do it in just a second. I just want to answer a question really quick. But this game is basically, you know, we got to think about it as like Treyarch's next game is really not coming out until 2023. And they don't release games the same way that they used to, right? So all the universes are blended together. We should really think about zombies as like its own thing kind of now. And it's an ever-evolving mode. And we just got Forsaken a month ago, and now we're getting this experimental side mode, and hopefully we get the next round based in January. I mean, we're getting more content at a quicker pace, and it's just shittier because we're like watching it kind of develop rather than getting like a bunch of good content kind of all at once with the and getting a traditional DLC season. But all right, here we go. What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dark JD, coming back to you with another video today. I haven't done Dalek in a while because I've been focusing on my Australian voice. Also, he's been good, and he solved that Perkaholic Easter egg on Forsaken, so I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna be nice to Mr. Dalek JD.
Get out of my face.
But I think that this game is going to have a worse experience regarding its development cycle, in the sense that, like, with Cold War, I mean, we didn't get, what, Firebase E till, like I said in that other video, February 4th, something like that. Expect that kind of stuff again. Expect that kind of stuff. I don't think this is as terrible as everybody's letting on, but I do 100% agree with everybody's grievances. Yeah, dude, no, don't be upset that you didn't pre-order. Don't be upset at all. Just do your thing. Play it if you want, or don't. Okay, so I don't even... What am I? Am I a ghost? I think my biggest problem with this mode, let's just forget about the lack of content. Let's say that this game was packed with content. 14 maps on launch. But for the sake of my argument, let's just say that this game had 30 maps on launch, 10 out of 10 perfect. Everybody loved the content. The maps were bangers. There's no, like, 30 different Pack-a-Punch camos. Every time you put it in there, it's a different camo. It makes your gun turn into a bazooka that flies you to the next Call of Duty game in the future. Cold War released a year ago today. Let's just say everything worked perfectly, okay? I am annoyed that there's no field upgrades and perks, and that we have essentially gone backwards with that system. There's no alternate ammo types inside of the Pack-a-Punch machine. We went from having random alternate ammo types inside of the Pack-a-Punch machine to having to Pack-a-Punch 5 times in a game for one gun, to having to Pack-a-Punch 3 times in a game and being able to pick your alternate ammo type on the fly, to having none, and we have to get them through these weird Covenant things. I guess it's the same. I guess, right? I don't know, man. Is it the same? I don't think it's the same. Yeah, you can't pause, which is so tight, because I actually have to pee. No Wonder Weapon, no pack, no... Yeah, no, I get it. It's all big yikes. I'm with you, man. People aren't going to agree with me. Well, the thing is, Adil, is that... and I'm not saying this to argue with you, but no, there is no progression, because there's no unlock system. There's no... Oh, sweet! Because there's no Ethereum crystals. There's no tiers to unlock. So it's not even that. It's not even that. It's insane. It's like, It's less than that, which is that's what's weird. Well, that paused there, or this game's just taking forever to load.
Takes the fight to Von List.
No, well, no, because it's because what happened is they put dedicated servers for zombies so that everybody can play on their own servers and have server pause and shit, and they didn't allow solo players to pause because it's essentially the same as the server pause feature. So stupid. So you literally cannot pause in this game. This mode is actually good. Der Anfang is cool. I do not dislike it. I think that these objectives are fine. I don't really give a shit about the objectives. I just want something to build towards. And who asked about BO3? Alex, do I feel like this is BO3? Okay, so what I feel like this is, and by the way, if you are new to the stream or you're enjoying it, it would be awesome if you could leave a like, because it boosts. YouTube likes the like system. It boosts us in the algorithm. More people watch, which means more streams, more fun, more friendship. And you know how I am about friendship. I fucking love friendship. So, but that's the thing. I don't think it's bad. It's just, it's not finished. It's boring. There's no goals. There's nothing to strive for. It's just think of, when I was playing it, something kind of clicked in my brain earlier today. Imagine we just got one round-based map where you're in one room, and that was it. Okay, just imagine that's what we got, right? We had like a map the size of like Verrucht. All right, let's just say we got that. Well, what does it matter if we're like hopping from one area to the other via teleporters? That's all this kind of is. So I'm trying to look at this as like a survival map, but where now I just go to do shit. Where I just like, I now have a little task and it kind of opens up. I genuinely do not think that this is a bad idea. That being said, it should not be replacing the primary round-based experience. There should be a quest. They shouldn't be removing all the crap that they removed so that we can grind for it all over again. It's just, it is a very interesting idea that just landed flat on its face simply because it's just not finished. And there should have been a round-based map as well. Joshua, nice to meet you. The gods are cool. Let me know if you can hear them. They kind of talk whenever they want. They are basically like... They're basically kind of like our crew, so to speak. And they kind of pop in whenever. They ain't bad. They ain't bad. Somebody, I cannot remember who it was. They kind of got mad at a video I posted because I was saying that we should have a like field upgrade per map and build it like we did with the Ragnaroks, the Skull of Non-Stop Way, and then a god could be associated with that weapon. So like this Frost god could be associated with the Ragnaroks or whatever it is. And then on that map, he talks to me the whole time, guides me to find the wonder weapon, guides me to find the field upgrade or the specialist, guides me through the quest. And then each map would be correlated with a special god, and we could have lots of things to build, lots of things to upgrade. But they went a different route where you could still choose whatever field upgrade you want. It's yours to choose. But all the gods are talking at any given point. You have no control. They basically talk one will talk a little bit more depending on which objective you have. This menu is a lot more limited. I'm not going to pause it right at this second because I literally cannot pause this. There's no pause in this game right now. So when we're switching back to the last you know, when we're switching back, I'll check. But my gut is telling me no because the menus are a lot more limited. Call of Duty 23. That's the game, right? Call of Duty 2023, right? That's the game. I'm just trying. Whoa. I just kind of am. Adil, you say, you know, I like some aspects. What I'm trying to do is essentially not get. And I know none of us are upset, but I'm not trying to be like mad about it because I'm kind of trying to change the way I look at zombies. Because if Treyarch is going to change the way development works and Activision is trying to merge all of the Call of Duty games into one, right? Then we have to do our part as a community a little bit. I'm not saying we have to do it and change our attitudes as consumers, but as a community, if we're going to work with Activision, if they're going to make these changes, I'm going to try to adopt my mindset and adapt it a little bit to their new weird-ass methodology. I do not HUD elements. Minimap shape. I don't think so, man. Nope. There is no damage number turn off. Sorry about that. And Battlefield is shitty too. Sorry to the Battlefield fans. I loaded that up and I was like, what in the hell is happening? What is going on with FPSs? Yeah, I would actually love an advanced movement game again. I think Call of Duty did the advanced movement pretty well. Like, I know it was annoying getting 3 of them in a row, but it was pretty good. No, $80 isn't worth it, but to be fair, Adil, they know that that's where their bread is buttered. Not necessarily with multiplayer, but with multiplayer battle royale, they know that's where the money's at. But if Zombies was so freaking successful, right? They said Zombies was doing so well this year, and the numbers were outstanding and super fantastic. Well, then what the hell's going on? Why are they skimping here? You know? It just doesn't add up. I mean, we literally lost Elemental Pop. Like, how stupid is that? Yo, what's going on, people? If you are new to the stream and you're enjoying yourself, and it would be really cool if you could give the stream a little tap on that like button. Of course, if you like it. Really? It says I have more than 2 viewers. It's really weird. It's like, I don't understand the stats on YouTube because it says different information on my end. So the operators are still the same theoretically, yes, but but they talk more. They have kind of like their own like lines now, so to speak, and they're a little more charismatic. But yes, the system is still the same, but the gods inside of Vanguard, like the voice that you just heard, the full power, that's Cortifax, the like demon god that essentially the red god that's like rising all these zombies for the dead. But basically, and I'll pause it here in a second. Let me try to get safe. Hold on. So if you go here and you see all the field upgrades, how they're different colors and faces, those are the gods now. And those gods are basically our crew, and they say they're gonna add new gods in the season. So I think, so here's what I think. I'm gonna make a video about this. The gameplay is not bad. It's really not. I like this gameplay better than Cold War. The guns are kind of lame, but that's just World War II guns. I'm just not a World War II gun guy. So that's entirely subjective. I'm not here to argue about that.
We have a message to
Um,
send. Thanks to
That being
America.
said, I think Treyarch, their whole Outbreak thing, where, you know, half the community's playing Outbreak, they love Outbreak so much, blah blah blah. I think that was a fleeting thing. People were just interested in an open world zombies map. It was super fun. People, like, you know, got to experiment with some shit. But now I think they're realizing that, yeah, they got to stick with the round-based quest stuff. And I genuinely think the reason they were so wishy-washy with their little interview that they had the other day was simply because they wanted to see how we were going to react. And I think they know what they need to do now. And I genuinely think they're going to make up for it. Sawtooth, what's going on, brother? How you doing? This is the weirdest game in the world. It's okay, man. It's just, it's not great because there's nothing to really do. There's just nothing to do. This is all you do, man. You just shoot zombies and run away, and you do the 3 objectives over and over and over. There's not enough content. Like, I just don't understand when Treyarch is gonna realize that zombies, oh, good. Zombies isn't about killing zombies. It's about exploring the beautiful and amazing world that they create. And the sooner they realize that, the better. Get ready for the biggest crossover. Modern Black Ghost, Advanced Infinite Warfare, Mobile Ops. Yep, pretty much. Have you played it yet, Sawtooth? If we got a round-based and this, I think this would be a lot better of a, like, an accepting. I feel like people would be accepting this a lot more. Shit, I need to get it. Whoa.
Once you've had enough fighting, try the room gate near the fountain.
It's not bad, man. It's just, I am kind of starting to understand that this whole deal is about perspective, and that zombies is just all about this pisses me off, though. This genuinely, so all right, you can see a god on the right side of my screen. He's talking to me right now, but this is something that actually pisses me off. I'm going to show you this. You cannot look at this. Can you see anything? I mean, I can see stuff because I know it's there. I do like the Covenants, but I think it's weird that they're... I honestly, I know no one's going to agree with me on this, but I think it would be cool if Covenants were like the new Gobblegum system, and they made it completely free. So there would be like cool shit like Perkaholics or something in there. Maybe not Perkaholic, but like Power Vacuum for 3 rounds, or like self-medication is in there. Just something, you know. Oh, you know what? I should probably get armor. I think that would be better than of taking away all the features that, you know, we've been used to, but I'm not opposed to it. It's interesting. Yeah, the ammo types is definitely the weirdest thing. That's definitely the weirdest thing. But imagine earning the Gobblegum system rather and it all being free, and you unlock it over time just like normal. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to get, not my hopes high for this game, but I'm trying to change my perspective about like zombies because of the way Treyarch is implementing all this stuff inside of the game. Like, straight up, they're not like making zombies the same way as they used to. They're not like putting in it. I said this in the video that I just put up today, but they're not like, not like BO3 where you get the 4 DLC maps, you know, and or BO2 where you get these DLC maps that are stuck with the game. It's like since Activision is blending the whole COD franchise into one universe, Zombies is just kind of like the little sidekick that just gets tacked on, and it's going to be constantly flowing in and out of different game engines. And there's no DLC season anymore. There's no hype in that regard. It's going to be just like, here's a new experience at Season 1. Here's a new experience at Season 3. Here's one at Season 5. Here's a new side mode inside of it. Like, they're just going to be kind of doing whatever the hell they want. There's no expectation for the side mode to be part of a game. So and there's not going to be like Treyarch working on it for 3 years and then here we go, here we got it now. It's going to be like, all right, well, Treyarch might make it now, and then they'll take a year off from Modern Warfare and put it in their own game. But I genuinely kind of look at this as like an evolving thing, and we just got Forsaken, so okay, now we just got a little side mode later, cold with a World War II twist. Well, that is kind of what we're doing, Japan Ops, with the Pacific Theater, right? Call of Duty Gettysburg. I've yet to play that one. All right, we got our big boy somewhere. Of course, I can't see shit. Well, wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. A Zombies exclusive channel seems more far-fetched. You mean to like... Well, I think content in general... Oh, shoot. I think content in general, like the way we consume content and the way games are played are different. But, I mean, dude, there are a lot of channels that are blowing up right now. It's... What's shifted, in my opinion, isn't being Zombies exclusive. It's the content that people want to see. Like, people love seeing camo grinding, and they love weapon stats, and just applying that to Zombies. The base has changed. Like, if we were getting that deep narrative, like, lore, I would be making, you know, more videos talking about the narrative elements of the game and all that shit. So, but it's not really like that. Shit. Where did I see that? So disappointing. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I was just kind of talking about this, and I'm sure I'm gonna repeat myself a lot today, and I'm totally down to do that. But I think, like, we can't think of this as like a Zombies launch, because these games are just like expansion packs at this point. You know, like now we have the World War II expansion pack, and they just put a little zombie side mode in it, and it's gonna get, you know, more developed over time. It will. It might suck right now. It does suck right now a little bit, but the game feels good. I think it's a good base to start on. But yeah, it's definitely a letdown for sure. Especially $60 expansion pack, indeed. Call of Duty. Well, isn't the Taliban like warfare? Isn't that what Modern Warfare was when they did the Middle East fight? Yeah, you basically have to think about Zombies like from a multiplayer perspective. What is this guy? But like what I'm doing right now, I don't hate this. I don't love it. Call of Duty 9/11 edition, that sounds intense. I don't think I want to play that version.
Oh, my strength is returning.
Something that really messes me up is the oh no.
Oh, I could curl up and
Something that confuses me a lot is the tack sprinting. The tack sprinting is really messing me up. Yo, 15 people. Thank you so much for watching. 16. Wow, 69 playbacks. What a stream, boys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It really does mean a lot. All right, we need to get some more. What's it called? Armor. Let's pop that up. Armor feels so weird in this game. It really doesn't feel nearly as strong as it did. Well, I'm popping between more than that. I mean, maybe it's wrong. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just having a good time. It wouldn't make sense that there are 2 people because I see at least 3 and there's more sliding in and out, you know, so. Okay, so we got all the covenants. We got, I want to get some more jug. Because that was my fatal flaw the first time. I'm so used to only buying the perks once, and I'm so used to seeing them just like at the bottom of my screen that I don't think to upgrade them. Are you guys just making up COD titles at this point? Wait. Oh, okay. Let's. All right, Shino Numa. Honestly, seeing Shino Numa is like. Wait, what? God dang it. Thank you. I have some lights and PC. I'm pretty cool. Seeing Shino Numa like this is a kick in the balls. In my opinion. Not because it's bad, because this looks so good. This looks sweet. And the fact that, like, I literally cannot see. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. Super new guy. Straight up, like, the fact that this looks so cool. The lighting. You got Peter McKinnon right there. Or Peter McKinnon. What is his name? Peter McKinnon. Oh my gosh. What? What is his name? Pete something. I call him Peter McKinnon. I'm never gonna forget that. Well, whatever. You know, the guy. And just these purple, like, the purple ambiance. Peter McCain. There you go. Peter McCain. The game's so bad, I call him Peter McKinnon. That's hilarious. Good one, bro. Oh shit. Call of Duty Peter Griffin Warfare. Lois, remember that one time when we had Zombies Chronicles? I mean, Blitz is obviously the best challenge, which is literally why it's, you know, this feels like straight up. This feels like straight up Shino Numa. You know, super new guy, I'm having a freaking great day. I've really been enjoying myself lately. I have a really cool job opportunity tomorrow, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to stream a bunch of content, which sucks, but the hate on Vanguard is making me feel like I made the right decision to choose this out-of-town job. You know, World Peace, I promise you, it probably looks crappy on stream because it's so dark, but this actually looks pretty good. It looks pretty good when you're playing it, man. I mean, obviously feel free to disagree. I don't want to, you know, argue or anything, but I think this looks really good. The graphics look clean. The textures look pretty nice. It's just really dark. I don't think this game looks very good on stream. I was watching some other people and their streams were so dark. But I don't know. It's very dark, and I have my brightness up, which is hilarious, because it's super dark. Call of Duty Bunny Girl Warfare. We're still going on with that. My theory might be right. They knew this uproar will happen, therefore. So you're thinking they're doing the Apple effect, where they remove the headphone jack and then sell you wireless headphones. So they give us a crappy mode, tell us they're not going to release round-based maps, and they kind of mislead us, and then all of a sudden they bring us Grief and Zombies Chronicles 2 and then Zombies Chronicles 3. They like put out a Zombies Chronicles that we didn't even want. I could totally see that. I had a job interview today at Papa Murphy's. I don't know what Papa Murphy's is. For some reason, Murphy reminds me of this bar that's down the street from where I grew up in Ohio. And also reminds me of Brittany Murphy, the actress that died a long time ago. Yep. Double L is Y. So Yamada del Mandato. Double R is... I can't roll my R's, so I don't know. What is double R? Guerrera? Burger King? I don't know what that means. It's a pizza place. Okay. Are you thinking you're gonna get it? Are you gonna do deliveries? Delivery is good money, dude. You can get some freaking good money doing deliveries, bro. Oh, here we go. We have this whole thing again. To talk in Spanish, you do straight sounds. I do not know Spanish for crap. So I think the guns feel good in multiplayer. It's funny that you say that. This is actually something I talk about in the video that I just made earlier today, where I don't feel like I'm crunching through zombies. In Cold War, I felt like I was crunching through zombies. Like, I felt like I was doing something. I don't feel like that yet. It feels a little... like the feedback is... I don't know. If you play it, you'll see what I mean. This map got super stale. I don't care about the new sick perk system and such. Just wish they would have... Yeah, if they would have brought this map, or this mode with a round-based map, I would be so down. This is a cool idea. This is like... Imagine if we got like a Shadows of Evil caliber map, and then they gave us this as like our survival-based map with weird objectives. It's because this is more round-based than it's not. It just... doesn't have a quest and a wonder weapon and a pack-a-punch camo. No pack-a-punch camo?
Sorry,
Like,
guy.
are you serious,
You're not
bro?
my type.
Well, not you, but in general. Yeah, I think I get the job to make. You get to make the pizza. Okay. I feel you. Well, I knew when I was in high school, I knew a bunch of kids that worked at this pizza place, and they made the best pizza in town, dude. And they were literally my freaking heroes, man. I know that sounds silly, but they were, because well, there's like 4 of them. They were like a group of friends that they all worked there. They grinded. They made a ton of money in high school. We used to hang out and like go to parties, and like they would bring pizza and give us free pizza, and they were just so cool. And we used to go there at lunch, and they would hook it up, and then after we graduated, they still worked there through college and stuff, and they would hook it up. They were such good guys, and it just gives me such fond memories. And you know, I just hope that, you know, you can do cool stuff like that with your job, whatever your job is. Okay, I'm trying to find Speed Cola. I always forget where Speed Cola is. If they ever made a COD set in the Revolutionary War, they'd find a way to put anime skins. Can you imagine what's the guy's name that said the British are coming. I almost said Peter McKinnon again. It's, oh my gosh, the British are coming. The British are coming. Paul Revere. Could you imagine if he had an anime skin? That would be so funny. Why can't I remember where Speed Cola is? I thought it was in here. Yes, it is. I went to the wrong area. Call of Duty Hardline. Wait, Tia. From 1 to 10, what do I give Cold War Zombies? Oh shit. Okay. Oops. Well, can I ask you a question about your question? What do you mean, like? What do you want me to compare it to other games? Yeah, Onslaught ain't bad. It's a decent mode for like grinding camos and just chilling. It's not my favorite. It gets boring. Like Onslaught Accelerated is good, but we'll talk about Onslaught in just a second. I want to answer Xbox Gamer K's question. Are you when you're asking about my rating? Are you saying to compare Cold War in a bubble, like to itself, or?
Chabela, let's put you to work.
Or am I comparing it to like Black Ops 3 and 4 and stuff? I guess I can just answer both questions. But if I was going to rate them, I would say that Black Ops 3 is the best, and then Black Ops 4. I didn't really play Black Ops 1 and 2. I know, blasphemy, but I do plan on doing that. And now that this game isn't very good and people don't like it, I can do that. Oh, I'm keeping the Thompson. Oh shit, I lose. I always die on this one. So BO3, BO4, then Cold War, and then once I start playing BO1 and 2, I can compare those. But all this to say that Cold War, in its own bubble, in its own little universe, is itself a good game. It just had a lot of experimentation, and I think experimentation in zombies is a good thing. It's how we've made it to where we are today. It's why we have crazy maps like Blood of the Dead and 9 from stuff like The Giant, you know? The problem with it is that it changed so much so fast and strayed away from the core formula and the core like high bar of entry that it kind of lost a lot of replayability with me. All of these cool systems that they came up with, all of them allowed for people to grind crystals and stuff like that. But if you were a hardcore fan or a streamer or anything like that, you would get through all the content like really fast. I beat pretty much every Easter egg on my first, second, maybe third try at the most. Forsaken we beat on stream. We had Patriot who's in the I think he's still in the chat. He literally guided me through the boss fight like on my first try. He was just like, hey, what, you know, shoot this armor plate, do this, and I was like, all right, got you. And we did it. Like, it took me 2.5 months to beat Gorod Krovy solo. I mean, so the level, and I am better now, and I understand the game now. I started playing at World at War, missed BO1 and 2, and then I got into zombies again at BO3, so I got to kind of relive it again, and my dopamine receptors got to fire freshly for the first time in 5 years. So I just think Cold War is definitely not a bad game. Is it my favorite? Definitely not. When I go back to it and play it occasionally, like I do with BO3 and 4 and stuff nowadays, I think it's gonna be a game that I'm like, you know what, this ain't too bad. But to just grind repetitively, I don't think it has that type of replay value. Yeah, I don't understand what is going on with this like pause thing. Just watching from the gameplay, you'd rather play Transit than this? Listen, I understand. It's a weird departure. I think that from a baseline, what do I have, by the way? Oh, decoys. I think
Alexis, it's time to feed.
I just think as a baseline mode, this isn't bad. It's just as the only mode, it's not great. There's not anything to do. There's nothing to strive for. There's no Easter egg. There's no boss fight. There's no ending other than exfilling, and the same 3 challenges over and over is kind of lame. But if you're just going for straight survival, I mean, what's the difference between this and Verrucht? Nothing really. But the mode has just evolved past that, and Treyarch is like, nope, we're devolving it for a little bit. But I don't think the gameplay is bad. I think there's a lot of potential here. It's up to Treyarch to execute it. It's really up to them. And Mr. Zone, I feel you. I am happy when people are happy because I understand why most of the community is annoyed. I get it. I'm annoyed too. But Treyarch has a big hole to dig themselves out of, and we don't know shit because they don't tell us anything. So for all we know, they could fix it next week. Doubtful, but they could. But I think it's dope when like most of the community like dislikes something, and then there's like that people that just love it. I'm glad people love it, man. I want people to like stuff. I just think Treyarch is really making some weird choices, and I don't like that. I don't like the choices that they are making because it feels like they're just devolving the mode. Maybe Activision's telling them to do that. The hell do I know? And it's funny because these systems that are inside of Vanguard that were from Cold War, I'm like having a hard time remembering that they are in here. Oh yeah, BO4 is. I've been saying that for a while, and oh no. What? What? The hell just happened? Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's the same shit every game. This game makes me take BO4's launch for granted.
Professor Kraft here.
I just understand both sides. And first of all, I love Blame Truth, and I love 8 Thoughts, and I love Thunder. I really want to make a video about this, how I think those YouTubers are totally necessary for the Call of Duty community. Imagine if you lived your life and you never got mad at anything. Imagine you lived your life and you never yelled at somebody and you never like somebody screwed you over and you never like called them out. Like imagine if you never got to blow off that steam. We don't get to talk to the devs. We don't get to yell at the devs, you know, when they do something stupid and hurt us or make fun of us or screw us over. We don't get to do that. And then there are people like Blame Truth and 8 Thoughts or whatever that get to yell for us. I don't want to make super negative content. Like I don't want to do that, you know? Not because I think it's bad. I don't want to do it because I don't know. I like Call of Duty. I like the franchise. I get how it pisses people off. Pisses me off. I freaking get it.
I shall enjoy watching
But we need a pressure release valve in the community, and I think that's what those guys provide, and I think it's a good thing. BO4 was great. The problem with BO4, in my opinion, I keep looking at the monitor like that's the camera. That's not the camera. The problem with BO4 is not
Keep your hands to yourself.
gameplay. It's not Easter eggs. It's not any of the stuff that, you know, people talk about. The problem with BO4 was the development output. Yes, there was a ton of crashes. That did screw things up a lot. Supreme dude, I see you. We'll talk about that in just a second. I'm gonna talk about BO4 just real quick. The problem with BO4 was that they shorted fans on a 10-year story with the Aether storyline. What they should have done is launched with they can do all chaos. They can do half chaos and half Aether. That's totally fine. But what they should have done is given us, you know, Blood of the Dead, Classified, 9, and Voyage. That's okay to launch with. Introduce us to the Chaos Crew, but then give us 4 more maps of the Aether storyline. Finish it off, and then summertime comes around, or September, or whatever, fall, and then they give us 4 more maps for Chaos, and then they finish that first season of the storyline. And then when the game ends, they drop Zombies Chronicles 2, and they finish the rest of the Zombies Chronicles franchise. They didn't give our characters a proper send-off. They finished Chaos first, and the fans were so pissed that they end up cutting their budget and making them work on other games. It's BS.
You poor stupid men.
Oh yeah, we have some fun people. We have some fun crazies around here. Gamer K. And guys, if you say something and I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you. I literally can't pause to rewind the chat because I'll die. So I'll try to do it in between pause sections of the game. But if you feel like I didn't see you, just repeat yourself. I'll try to get to you as soon as I can.
And there goes your crown.
So, yeah, the whole like. Oh wait, well hold on. So Supreme dude, Vanguard zombies. Yeah, it has a rough road ahead of itself. I think that there is a base here that they can build on that could be redeemable, but they've got a long way to go, and fans have to let go. We have to let go and let Treyarch fucking mess up, give us crap, so they realize like, oh, wow, yeah, we were wrong, and then hopefully they make up for it. And if they don't, I mean, well then I don't know, man. I guess we just play our old games. I think my leg is somewhere a full. Wait, I think my leg is somewhere a full-size Thompson gun. That's a small leg, I think. Well, I don't really care about them as individuals. C4, I'm more so talking about the just the ability to output the anger that people feel towards COD. I agree with you that 8 Thoughts kind of like didn't let the Drifter thing go. I kind of like 50-50 agree with your premise about the whole him going to the house. Like, he did not like tell that dude to go there, but he was egging it on, you know. Can definitely agree with that. But I don't think that makes him responsible. It makes him a jerk, but it doesn't make him responsible. Because that's a pretty serious allegation to just like accuse people of that. And Blue is kind of a messed up dude, but you can't like just. That's just not how things work. Like, you know, if I did something bad, and my friend was there, like laughing at me, well, it's not his fault. Oh. Fun fact, BO4 Year 1 was supposed to be all chaos. Was it really? Oh, actually, yeah, I did, because you're right. They were supposed to have Season 1 and then Season 2. Yeah, no, you're right, because there was supposed to be 6 maps per story. That's what I'm saying, but they should have done it the other way around. Like, I genuinely don't fucking understand, like, why they would do it the way they did. It's like, dude, you had a 10-year storyline to tell and then finish up, and you give us the other story first, and then you run out of budget. That's why that game sucked. It wasn't because the game itself sucked. The Easter eggs were great, the quests were great, the gameplay was pretty fun. High rounds were kind of bad, but I mean, dude, Blood of the Dead's one of my favorite maps of all time. The one map that I definitely don't like though is Alpha Omega. That one really didn't hit home for me. Oh shit. There are too many of those guys. Way too many. Dude, tack sprint screws up my reloads all the time. I really hope that tier 5, they were. It was hard, but I know people aren't gonna always agree with this premise, but I would rather have all Easter eggs be okay. If I could have, I think 9 is one of the best Easter eggs we've ever had, ever. If they could make all the steps about that level of difficulty, and something else that I think is a bad thing that they did was removed, like, so when you're doing an Easter egg step in solo and zombies run away from you, I actually think that's a disservice to the game. The whole point is to survive the zombies, so when they're running at you, like, it's annoying when it's like a Morse code step like in Blood of the Dead and and I have to use you know, the elixir that slows them down and then make myself invisible, like that crap. That's annoying. But when there's something like I have to type in a code and I have to like run a train and then run by the code thing and type in the 2 steps of the code and then make a train and then run around and enter the last 2 pieces of the code, like that, I think is fine. When the zombies run away, then what's the point? Like, why? What's the point of that? It makes it. They changed so many little things like that, and once you change all these like tiny little things, they really build up. They really build up a lot. No wall weapons is really throwing me off. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Oh, I haven't tried the double barrel yet, so let's give it a go. Oh, I don't have any covenants. Dude, I would rather have all hard Easter eggs than easy Easter eggs.
Cortefax has many enemies. Most were once his servants.
Yeah, you can only get weapons. Well, the big bad guys like they're not Panzers. I forget what their name, but the guys with the machine guns, they can drop weapons. See, I think some of the I don't really remember them complaining. I believe you, but I thought that people were happy with the difficulty of the eggs. I mean, World War II zombies had some of the hardest Easter eggs of all time, in my opinion. They were hard as shit. This is kind of an interesting gun. I cannot believe that there's no Pack-a-Punch camo. Like, I genuinely cannot believe that. Like, how could they do that? Yeah. Definitely not gonna use that gun. Thing is trash. Okay, two things that also really annoy me about this experience so far is nukes don't make your screen white, so they don't wipe off. It doesn't like it doesn't look like it wipes off shit from the map, and when you almost are about to die, your screen turns black and white. I don't like that. Why isn't it red? It's confusing to me. These little subtle changes are so confusing. It's like totally unnecessary. Just make it red. Why is it white? No, I believe you. I believe you. I wasn't as hardcore of a fan as I am now. Yeah, these are terrible. That's a terrible shotgun. I do not like that.
You can now summon a rift portal to exit the battle. Your demons will explain it all.
For a tactical retreat, down to the ruin gate in the public square.
No Pack-a-Punch camo. Like, how is that a thing? They could have just made it like red. And what's wild is that they confirmed it. When people said there was no Pack-a-Punch camo, you know what my first thought was? Oh, it's locked. It's a locked camo. It's just locked, and they'll unlock it once the game is open to everybody. They want to hide it from us. But there's nothing. It has the same sound. I do like shooting this. It's just way too slow. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use the KAR. Wait.
Sniping seems clean and certain. It's a dirty business.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit of Sten.
Fire nearly as fast as I want.
Hey, it's an interesting. Why is the font so small? I'm gonna have to mess with that. Okay, let's all right, we got most of the perks. What is this one? You know, I thought this was double tap. I'm so stupid. We just gotta get quick revive.
You will answer my commands.
Is it open? Yeah, it's open. You know, for a game that it has no two matches are the same. Every single match has felt the same. So no, that's such a great way to put it. This game doesn't feel as meaty. It doesn't feel as meaty as Cold War either. It feels so much less like, I can't explain it, like oomph. There's no like grit. There's grit in the way it looks, but I mean in the way it feels. Like in Cold War, you feel like you're shooting. I know you don't. It's a game, but you feel like you're shooting the weapons. They feel heavy. They feel sluggish, depending on what you have. This kind of feels light, which is weird. Some of the LMGs feel heavy though. I'll give you that. Glad Santa. You know what? I was looking at that, and at first I was kind of hating on it, and I was like, ugh, this looks stupid. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to buy it. And I think that part of it's coming out on Game Pass. Yeah, we'll be up playing this for a little bit. I just wanted to try to get some content out because, like I said, Saturday I am doing this. I'm going out of town for work. I'm so excited. I know. Wow, that was sad. I know I keep talking about it. It's an event I get to film. I get to film my first event as a small business owner, and I am pretty excited. So hyped for that. Thank you so much for all the viewers and the support. Thank you so much. Yeah, I thought it was coming out soon. That's so sick. What do we... Is the stent? Stent's impact. Stent is impact. NYA. I don't know what that means. It's probably something terrible, and I should have never said it, but guess I did. You think so? Oh, shoot. Because, to be fair, and I know, again, a lot of my opinions, I don't consider my opinions hot takes. I consider my opinions to be just of the minority because I came into COD at BO3. Like, that's when I would say I became part of the COD community. I started at World at War, and I dabbled, but I really, like, BO3 was when the obsession became, a lifestyle. But, I really think...
Something. Only my undying hatred.
Oh, say it? Nya? No, it's not. It's probably something racist. I own a cat, though. So, when I play Cold War... That's true. That part, I give you that. But when I am playing COD Cold War multiplayer, I genuinely, like, have a pretty good time. And, I have to try a little bit, but for the most part, it doesn't feel that terrible. Am I crazy? Like, I actually kind of liked it. Why are you saying thanks, Alex? What did I do? Did I just give you a clip that's gonna ruin my potential gaming career here? Okay, I can't have two Thompsons. What's going on?
Admit it. I look good with this gun.
Wait, you can't have two of the same gun? Oh, that's so stupid. Ooh.
Father used to hunt with these. Geese, not people.
All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's get some more jug. Something I am curious about is, can you get, like, infinite points out here just chilling? I do like the max armor. I think that's a good drop. Oh my gosh, I just realized that there's no windows to board. Holy crap. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, I agree. Because there's been a couple times I've logged on Mr. Zone, and I'm like half asleep, but I still like, you know, want to play.
You got way too familiar.
And straight up, I just get smashed. I'm like last in the lobby, and sometimes I just want to have a game that's like super chill and where I can kind of turn off my brain. Is that kind of what you're talking about? No? Yes, no? Hey, we're at 14 viewers right now. Thank you so much for watching. Even if it's just for a moment, I look at YouTube as like, you know, you're kind of selling your time to watch content, and I appreciate you sticking around with me, even if it's just for a moment. I think that's very kind. I don't understand. Do zombies just spawn infinitely out here? What is this? What is happening? This just looks so different, even though we have all the same systems. Like, it's taken me a while to get used to this. And you know what's funny is Treyarch, in their little interview, they were saying, oh, we just want, you know, people to get used to the new systems and the new way this gameplay is. And I was like, how are we gonna get used to it? It's literally the same shit like you just sold us like 10 minutes ago. But no joke, this actually feels pretty different, and
as the Americans say, I punch above my weight.
kind of want to try the handgun.
Learn to fight with anything in your system.
Okay. Nope. No, I don't. No, I don't.
This is more than
Yeah, this game actually feels like pretty different compared to Cold War. And I didn't think it was going to. And that, in my opinion, is a positive. So, just hope and pray that Treyarch knocks it out of the park and actually makes good content. Like, that's literally all I can ask for. Whoa, this shotgun is dope! Here's something that's hard to see if you have an untrained eye. The mini-map, first of all, is really good, and it shows you where your weapon caches are. And I don't know how I feel about this right now, but like, this is ammo, like ammo for your weapon, and it really blends in well to the wall. Like, I almost like don't even notice it. Here's another interesting fun fact. There's no loose change, loose essence.
I do not mean to nag, but you really should enter a portal soon.
Oh, shut up, Kraft. You dick. Alright, let's get some more. Of course, I have no idea how much salvage I have, so... Does it tell you anywhere? Like, on your HUD? Oh, 850. Okay. See if we can get something a little better.
Cortifex's barrier spell continues to drain your demon's power.
My demon's dope, Kraft. You don't have to talk shit about me, bro. I also don't really know what's going on in the story. Genuinely have no idea. So, guess we'll find out. This is probably the best. Actually, well, we have 3 objectives. We have Blitz, Harvest, and...
Feed them to the senator. Now let us.
Oh, thanks, man. I like talking to you too, man. You seem like a good guy yourself. I appreciate the sub. I know you didn't have to do that, so definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I got kind of lucky with the video and just hanging out. Well, thank you. That's very nice of you. I go through ebbs and flows with YouTube. Like, some days I get all down on myself and I'm like,
My first dance.
oh, the channel's never gonna grow. And then other days I think about how scary it would be to have like an audience of 1 million or something. Like, I actually think that's way too big. I don't know if I want that type of responsibility. But like, could you imagine waking up and all of a sudden, excuse me, having like 1 million subscribers? Like, there's so much responsibility there. I wouldn't even know what to do. So I'm very happy to slowly grow over time and earn it the right way, because I feel like overnight success just sounds terrifying. One time we were streaming here on the channel, and I don't know if you know who Kingman is. He does like these raids. He does these, you know, speed runs and stuff. He's like a really good zombies player, and he just did a stream. He just did a raid with my stream, and I had like 20 viewers. I had like 5 viewers, and then all of a sudden I had like 25. And I was shitting my pants. I was like, how am I supposed to handle this? I can barely talk to 5 people. I'm gonna talk to 20. So I was really freaking out about that. Yeah, that would be cool, man. I would love if that happened. I was so close to almost getting featured in Milo's video one time. He did this thing during the the like multiplayer championship thing a couple of months ago, like right after Mauer came out, and he was asking if people wanted to play open lobbies with him, and I was like, sure, I do. And he picked my name in his chat, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna actually get to talk to him, and hopefully, like, you know, this will be my make or break moment or whatever. And then he didn't even turn on voice chat, and he was just talking to his own chat. So I was like, oh well. I see you, Grape. Don't think I don't see you, bro. Well, I mean, how long's your assignment gonna take?
Thank you, Plaything. You did well. Didn't know how empty
I would say it depends on if my game crashes or something in the next if like I die in the next 5 minutes or whatever, I'm gonna start another game. If I play and I'm at like round 20 or something, and my game crashes, I'll probably stop. But I'm gonna play for, I don't know, like another hour or something. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably play for about an hour. So I just have a really big day tomorrow to get prepped for my shoot. So I kind of want to be a little well rested. I know at least an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. You should banish Mile to the Dark. Hey man, I just gotta get a plane ticket and I'll head over there. But Grape, dude, how you doing, bro? It's been a while since I've really gotten to talk to you on stream, because you're so far away down under. All right, so let's see. Let's get some more perks. Wait, yeah, I already checked the Covenant, and nope, literally no. All right, Grape. We're gonna get through this together. What bad news do you want first? Nice, dude. What's your bachelor's in? Oh shit.
That really stings.
You came a long way just
Sorry about your brains, but it weren't really you.
Trespassers will not be tolerated.
Oh, dude. I don't take any of that personal. I want you to live your life, dude. I am so freaking blessed that anybody anywhere wants to watch anything I make.
Raise your face, Revenant.
So don't think that if you don't watch every video or you're not at every stream that I'm mad or I think you don't care. Dude, I just like talking to you. I just figured, you know, because of the time differences. And you know what, Grape? I've actually yeah, I don't notice anything with speed, to be quite honest with you. Actually, Grape, I've been thinking about you a lot because I want to do a Demon Soul stream on my second channel or on Twitch, and I wanted to tell you, and I was like, how the hell am I going to tell him? But then I remembered that we follow each other on Twitter, so probably just tell you there. Yeah, let's try to get this all the way up. Wow. Yeah.
Hard to keep fighting without their head, no?
Hold on a second. Ugh. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. So, I just want to hit the box, see if we can get another level 2 here. So, no, ooh. So, Fluffy, Grape, my bro, my dude, there is no, there's no just round-based Shinonuma map. Everything, this is like a survival experience where you do one round and then you teleport and do another round on another map. It's basically kind of like that. And you do these little challenges. So this one's follow the ball and kill zombies. And it's like Outbreak when you can choose when you basically choose to start. That's basically it. Outbreak on small maps, you choose when to start, but it's more like round based when it comes to actually like how the map feels and shit like that. You get to play just in the main hut for Shinonuma. It's not the entirety of the map, which is a little unfortunate, and I think it's a really big freaking tease because like it shows you what we could have gotten in Noctur and Toten and what we could have gotten inside of this game when we get to play these maps on these current engines. It's a little frustrating. This mode, if it was just alongside of a round-based map, it would be pretty dope. I don't hate this at all, but there's no quest, there's no pack-a-punch camo. You can't even pause the game because they haven't fixed the server yet. It's just kind of bullshit. But, you know, you got to change your perspective with these games, and we've talked about this in the stream, and basically just to kind of Mr. Zone, I see you. I'll reply to your comment here in just a second, but basically just to kind of reiterate what we've been talking about, Grape. You got to change your perspective with how they're doing this because there's no like zombies release anymore. There's no big zombies content drop like there was. There's no DLC maps to look forward to. It's seasonal content. Think of zombies as like an ever-evolving expansion pack where they just constantly are dipping their toes into new content, and that's what this is. It's just a little side mode. We just got Forsaken, so probably won't get another round-based map or something of that caliber until late winter, early spring. I'd say if anybody wants to buy this game or whatever, early spring. That's when you should get it. Getting my bachelor's next month. Yeah, dude. It's basically if I could give any advice about that, it's don't worry, because there is a comfort that comes with the routine of school,
Well done.
where you basically get an itinerary and you know what your next 3 months are going to be. And there is something nice about that. There's something comforting. There's something
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers.
there's something like safe about, like, oh shit, yeah, like this is my life for the next couple weeks. It's kind of great, to be honest. And then all of a sudden, like, you're done and you're like, wait, shit, now I have to like work. And then you just are working for somebody else, or you start your own business, or you go get higher education. And I just hope that you are able to apply, you know, what you've learned in your life, so that you can be successful, whether it's getting you know, a real yabe, or creating your own yabe, whatever it is. Or maybe it's going home for a little while and saving some money and just chilling. Whatever it is. This is so good. You have so much free stream time for the whole of PC. Yes, that's what I was saying, Becky, in the video. I think you watched it, or watched part of it at least. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do IW reviews, hopefully. Play World War II, play BO4, do all the BO4 reviews. Dude, get the rest of Dark Ether on Cold War Zombies for Cold War Zombies content. Grind all these camos out. Want to know how they could had increased sales for this game? The pre-orders are pricey edition. Oh yeah, they should have. They should have brought Chronicles 2. I genuinely don't know what the deal with that is. But you can lower your expectations and learn to appreciate a little, or just... I don't... Okay, so I agree with the lowering the expectations thing, but I also... what I am trying to do, since Activision doesn't believe in telling people what the hell's going on, I'm trying to figure out the new pattern of release. Because it like similarly follows a DLC schedule, but it also follows a seasonal schedule, and Treyarch is constantly like doing everything. So what is going on? Like, what are fans supposed to expect? I don't know what there is to expect. I genuinely don't. I'm not trying to be like a dick. I genuinely don't know. No, I'm not being sarcastic either. I'm hyped. I have been wanting to make Black Ops 4 videos and IW videos for a long time, and I just was getting so burnt out on zombies. I like didn't have it in me.
Strike down all revenue.
I also think it's not really as much about lowering expectations as it is we are so for not knowing crap. Like, they literally don't tell us anything, right? Oh, Sawtooth, I didn't see that you put it in the chat. I'll comment on that in just a second, but it's not that shit. What were we just saying? Oh yeah, it's like they don't tell us anything, right? Like, we don't know if round base is coming. We don't know anything. But I genuinely feel like Treyarch is giving us like betas of zombies, and then they're like developing it over time, whereas before they would give us like a fully finished product. Now, if you could go back in time and get Gorod Krovi the beta, or Shadows of Evil the beta, along with, you know, Giant the beta, would you take that to have content and like watch Treyarch develop that in real time with updates and pump it full of content over the course of a couple weeks? Or do you want that full finished product, dive into it, sink your teeth into it, and then come back to it like when you're ready? Because, like, you know, we would chew through those maps. Even though we would only get one map at a time and it had more replayability, we would still chew through them pretty quickly. You know, it's not like the Zetsubo Nishima lasted that long. People were pissed and wanted more content, and, you know, waiting for that for Gorod felt like an eternity. Also, do you guys remember, this is why I don't think it would matter whatever Treyarch gave us on launch. I genuinely don't know if it would matter, because do you guys remember when we had 4 maps at launch with Black Ops 4? Dude, we went through those maps in like a week. It was so fast. So I think they could give us 30 bajillion maps and people would constantly be like, where's the next map? Where's the next map? I mean, I remember going through 9 and Dead of the Night, or 9, Voyage, and Classified in Blood like immediately. And I remember being pissed there was no Easter egg on Classified other than round 150. And I genuinely remember the community chewing through those maps like so fast, like it was nothing. So our appetites have changed. Treyarch's changed. Maybe we're just in like a adjustment phase. I want a full game too, to be completely honest with you. I'm just trying to pose different thoughtful questions. I'm doing my first term of college right now, working a full-time job as well. It's a little rough. Yeah, it gets really rough during midterms and shit, so make sure that you're, you know, taking care of yourself mentally. I had to end up like, I was trying to get my master's for a little bit, and I had to quit my job at one point in time because I couldn't do all of it, because I had to get an internship too. It was nuts. Yeah, that's also true. Like, your mentality changes. Like, if you've been playing the same game for 10 years in a row, like, you're gonna get bored of it eventually. Like, this, I can dive through this content 10 times quicker than I could before because Gorod Krovi, like, satiated me in a way that the other maps, they just don't now, you know?
The recipe calls for a simulator and plenty of room stones. Find us a portal, my pet.
I want to go back to the IW in World War II days. No, they definitely were slept on, Sawtooth. And what's crazy is, like, that era from Black Ops 3 to Infinite Warfare to Zombies Chronicles to World War II is when it started to peter off. But those, like, 2.5, 3 years were so fucking good. So good. It was just like Easter egg boss fight, Easter egg boss fight, Easter egg boss fight. IW, while not as good as Black Ops 3, from a content perspective, was one of the most replayable games out there. We got, we had all of the regular maps, then you had the boss fights, the super Easter egg, then you had Director's Cut, then you had the boss battles feature. I mean, it was insane. Plus all those different camos, all the different gun variants, they like started that, you know? Plus you had the zombies crates that you could earn with the keys, and they had the challenge system where you could earn everything in that game for free. It was that, and at the end of that game and the end of BF4s, those two games had the best cycles. And as far as what's it called? Monetization, reward systems and shit like that. Like, you could either pay or earn. Like, they did a great job balancing the two. Personally, I don't think Vanguard is too bad. I don't think Vanguard is bad. It's just, oh shit, I grabbed the wrong perk. It's just lacking on some content. It's this is just empty. It's not bad. It just needs a quest. It needs a pack-a-punch camo. I wish there was shit to do. I wish I could just, you know, I could figure out how to build this machine. It literally is there when you spawn in. It's kind of lame. South, what's going on, dude? How you doing, bruh? We need to get some more stamina up. You know what's funny, man? I didn't want to say this because I didn't want to get slayed in my video. Oop. But it kind of feels like Sledgehammer made this. I forget where stamina up is. Oh shit. But that's what I'm saying, Grape, is like the whole way they're approaching this is they've literally evaded the whole method that we were used to for getting content. Like, it's just that method is gone. It's now it's like you get the mode and then it evolves alongside. They're taking an incomplete product and then utilizing the evolution of that product as content. It's the content model that's shifted and how we digest it, and they're taking advantage of that and making it fucking different. It's pretty fucking weird. Oh no.
SMG, my favorite.
I don't know what song you're singing there, South, but I kind of want to look it up, but I'm afraid of what I might find. Can he pause here? No, you cannot. Literally cannot pause. I can understand not being able to release 4 to 2 maps at launch, but if you can't even finish... And this isn't even a map. It's like an experience. It's like a multiplayer copy and paste. But I will say, the rain, the skyboxes, this like red aether shit looks good. What's really frustrating, in my opinion, is they give us a shit mode, so to speak. You know, a little hyperbolic there. It's not totally shit. But they give us a less than complete mode. I'm gonna be nice, okay? And then they give us the most dog shit looking camo of all time. Like, what? I don't know if you guys have seen the camo or not. Oh, the teleport's way too long. Teleport's way too long. Perk animation's way too long. Luckily, you can shoot while you're drinking perks, but yeah, a lot of the stuff is too long. And it's stuff like that that makes me think this game is just totally unfinished. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Whoa, 20 likes on the stream. Dude, this is one of the best streams I've ever had. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are super kind, and I love kindness. Kindness is so cool. Wow. We're at Speed Cola Tier 3, and it barely feels like we have anything. Whoa! You know what I do want to do? We'll probably do some more, you know, zombie stuff when I get back, because I want to get Dark Ether on here. But we're gonna do the campaign very, very soon.
So sorry to cut you off.
Honestly, I think that this game engine feels really nice. I think the graphics look good. I love the art direction. Like, there are so many things going right for this game. All it needs is good content. All it needs is good content. My gut's basically only been right about Oh, no, my gut's been right pretty much about this whole thing. I was saying that the whole time, like, I need to get over systems if I want to enjoy this. I need to get over the fact that the old way of zombies is over. And I feel like I've been pretty right about all that. It's not nearly as bad as it seems, but it is empty and it does suck. Like, it does suck that things aren't the way they used to be. But, you know, you need change. Is this slow? Oh, I'll show you. It looks like shit.
Shall we go raise some hell?
I didn't see what you just said, Grape. That's hilarious. I'm sorry that you failed, though.
Remember, demons, not to bite the hands that feed you.
That's very frustrating.
Help us send a message to the dark evil.
All right, let's see. This covenant system is very strange.
So you can send our cry for
Don't really know how I feel about it. Who's the sexiest Dark Aether god? Well, probably the... I forget her name. I don't know any of their names. I wish I could pause it so I could look it up. Do I have super chats? I don't think I can do super chat through YouTube because I don't have monetization in, I don't have a monetization ability, so I can't do super chats. I always feel weird talking about this, but if you do want to donate, or if you do choose to donate, we do have the Streamlabs donation thing where you can do through PayPal, but it's no pressure. I don't want you to feel obligated, but yeah, I don't have monetization, so I can't do that through YouTube. And the sexiest Dark Aether god, it's the girl one. I forget her name. She's also blue. I think it's the fire one. And yes, and I really hope not. I really hope that it comes before that, because we can't not have pausing. A basic feature of any video game that has even come from, that was in the 90s, 80s. You could pause Pong on the Atari at launch, at Pong's launch.
You won't be jumping for hats again. Mess with the Dutch's crazy truck.
Let's go. I really like a lot that these guys drop weapons. I think that's definitely a nice feature. Definitely a necessary feature. Okay, let's get Deadshot Dealer. Oh yeah, and that's so bad for your health. Treyarch is literally Treyarch is literally killing people when they do that. I'm just kidding. Treyarch is not killing anybody. Need to probably put a disclaimer out there for that. Becky, please don't say that. Don't say it. That cannot be true. It cannot come to life, is what I mean. That I just cannot have that happening. Wait, that's stamina. Where's Deadshot Dealer? Oh wait, or maybe Jug? Let's get Jug. I just don't remember where anything is.
Drink it to the bitter dregs.
Okay, so now I have 200 health. Do perks go up to 4? Is it 4 or? What's really messing with me now, though, is just not having stamina. Or, sorry, PhD flopper. Slider. Like, we just got that, and I have become so accustomed to slipping and sliding all around, and then they just take everything away. And I had been talking about that for weeks. I kept saying, how are they going to sell us a game, you know, 2 weeks ago, when 2 weeks ago, how are they going to sell us a game when we have to go through this whole grind all over again when we just frickin' did it? Like, Cold War Season 2 was the answer. Why do they always make these weird decisions? I don't get it. I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Zombies needs its own standalone thing. I've kind of been opposed to that because I like when different devs do. I kind of like it when devs do their own spin on Zombies, but that's not even happening. It's like. It's like Treyarch's just doing it. So if Treyarch's just doing it, then
Do not delay, my friends. Enter a portal.
Yeah, no, I think he likes Cold War. Do we go check this out? All right.
Your mechanical skills are impressive.
Wow. Well, I killed... Oh, you know what? You can kill all the zombies in here and then go to the bathroom. Because there's... Yeah, there's no zombies in here. Interesting.
Bellica and I have a plan to summon help.
Imagine.
Most were once his servants.
Yeah, I started playing Zombies World at War. I literally remember finding the shit, you know, via the campaign. My buddies and I played it all the time. We were pretty I made a review about Derice, and I talk about all this if anybody is interested and wants to watch my Derice review. But I talk about it in there and how we literally didn't know what DLC was. So we didn't know there was new Zombies maps, and we had been playing Knocked for like weeks. Or no, well, I think it was a couple months, and we didn't play all the time. But we were playing it for weeks. And then somebody was like, hey man, you know that you can, there's DLC? And I was like, what's DLC, sir? And they're like, oh, you can download new content for your game. And I was like, what? And that blew my mind. This was 2009. And we downloaded it and we got Verrucked and Shino Numa because we were so far behind. And then Derice came out and we were like, holy shit. And we used to do a 2-player strategy on round and got to round 30 and we thought we were so good. Hey Skep, want to know what sucks? We'll never get a Ghost 2 especially. I've never played that. I've never played that game. I really want to play Extinction. I just don't want to buy it because it's like still $60. And then
Let us hope whoever answers is not worth.
And then the DLC is still full price.
Craft here. Let's go give Cortifex
Damn it.
death of 1,000.
I just lost a sub. What did I do to you, man?
Let's find the right insertion point.
Alright, we really need to get a better weapon here.
You take your chances, as in combat. Good luck.
Why would... Well, they did that. They do that with all the CODs. Like, they leave these open-ended things depending on reception because they want to be able to sell more crap. And it's like, just end some stuff sometime. I thought people like, is Ghost one of those games that people hated blindly for no reason, and then looking back, it was actually pretty good? Because that's how I feel about every Infinity Ward game. Infinity Ward's my least favorite developer. So every game they have, I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, it wasn't really that bad, but definitely not my favorite. But I like the Modern Warfare campaign. I thought that was decent.
Sometimes the box is kind. Sometimes
What's this? Type 100.
That was fucking careless of me.
I mean, I can't get rid of this.
Never.
I really want to keep the Type 100, but it's like,
Touch me. You threw blood. You'll pay for that.
dude, DLC blew my mind.
I will kill them all myself.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, this is gonna be a fun one to do.
Mine.
I'm excited to unlock that weapon. Secret hospital map. What's that? Is that like a meme? I'm curious to what oh, you hated Ghost multiplayer? I think a lot of people didn't. A lot of people hate Ghost multiplayer. Was that the common, or did they hate? Like what did people hate? Let's try this one. See how this goes. Yeah, no ray gun, no frickin' no ray gun, no wonder weapon, no camo. Let's see, do they lower the sprint out time for this one? Ugh, it's still really bad. Wait. Did they remove the intel system? No way. Is this our only side Easter egg? Holy crap. That's hilarious. Wow, look at that slide. Backward slide. Look at that. It's so bad. Doesn't even do anything. All right, let's go back to Shino.
Take the fight to the enemy.
Okay, so there's 4 tiers. I thought it was 5 for some.
I will bury you for that.
This is definitely not the gun I should have had. This gun sucks. Something that's hard about this game right now is it's kind of confusing how
I'll keep you there as long as I can.
sorry, I kind of spaced out there for a second. What's kind of confusing for me right now is changing from menu to menu. Jesus. Like, I get used to Modern Warfare's menu, and their gunsmith was already confusing in my opinion. And now I have to learn a whole nother menu system and use that same stupid gunsmith. Dude, then I would subscribe. That would be more content than Treyarch's providing. So maybe we got to pay for that kind of DLC, you know? You know what would be funny? To create like a gamers OnlyFans type thing, where when you like get your customers with all the launch day nudes, and then you sell them DLC. You can sell them a battle pass. Wait, a custom map? What do you mean custom?
I've been fighting without your head, no?
Dude, I so miss Jason Blundell. And yeah, Becky, that's kind of what I'm confused about here. Why are we getting features we had a day ago? Well, still have, I suppose. Why are we getting features we just had? Oh shit. as DLC. No, I'm gonna say no. I haven't. You know what? I grabbed a Pack-a-Punch pistol, a Pack-a-Punch 1911, and it was just a liking Cold War. I mean, dude, that shit. The systems are different, bro. They're not gonna be like that anymore. You know what I will say, and I know this kind of sucks, but we have BO3, IW, World War II, BO4. And we have 4 games with like a shit ton of maps that are all pretty good, and it's not like terrible. I know it's like not current gen, but we have a lot of content to choose from, and Zombies is one of those game modes that it's not like multiplayer, so it doesn't have to be populated, and yeah, it ages, but it takes some time. And if you play everything on PC, everything feels so much better. And I strongly recommend playing Infinite Warfare on PC, BO4 on PC. It will change. If you don't like those games, even World War II. World War II is the worst one on PC because I don't know why. It just isn't optimized very well for it. But all the other ones are, especially Black Ops 3, BO4, this game, Cold War, IW, all of them are so much better on PC. Even if you play with a controller, they do frickin' wonders, man. And you really feel like you're zipping around the map. The graphics are pretty good. Obviously, these graphics are better, but no, because that's just not what they're doing anymore, man. The guns have Pack-a-Punch tiers now, so they're not adding those abilities to it, especially when they have like Napalm Burst and Brain Rot, which, by the way, Napalm Burst, Brain Rot, Electric Shock, or Dead Wire, I guess it's called, Shatter Burst or whatever, all those alternate ammo types we had are all gone except for Brain Rot and Frost, whatever, and Cryo Freeze. And it's like we've had these in the game for so long. There we go. Boom. The bar, baby. One thing I do like that they did in this game is frickin' got rid of the weapon rarity system. I didn't mind it, but it's honestly so much better to have it just tied to the Pack-a-Punch system. It just is. It makes seeing that orange gun drop from that guy, that's like a reward worth getting. You know, that's a good reward. I feel like they learned that from their Halloween event. Now all we gotta do is unlock a bigger clip, because this thing has no clip. Excuse me.
You won't be shopping for hats again.
If you could have one type of map in this game, like what's everybody's fantasy map? Okay, that one's okay. Everything's upgraded except for stamina. Let's go get stamina up then.
You test my patience, mortals. Now pay the price.
No one taught me and me to tell the tale.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen.
Who am I? Whoa, zombies just spawn out of thin air. That's actually fucking sweet. And it makes sense story-wise, too.
All it took was persistence. Bonfire, the opera. Terrible songs. Big crescendo.
I like buying all the perks
Put this into the song.
over the course of time. I think that's fun. I honestly think that it gives you something to look forward to and build up against. And when you die, there's actual, like when you go down, there's an actual devastation here. If this was traditional round based, you'd be able to culminate points quicker. So when you got to the higher rounds, it wouldn't feel like such a big deal.
Sir Alexis, it's time to feed.
All right, we need to get...
My card, human.
I don't know, man. It's such a weird trajectory. Like, going from World at War, obviously, knocked whatever, standard DLC. But even with BO1, man, we had 5 and... What was the other launch map?
Kill the revenants.
I mean, I know they remastered all of the World at War maps for that game. What was... Was Ascension? Or Kino? Kino. You had Kino and 5. And they launched all of the other BO1 maps, or they remastered all of, I don't know why I said launched the other. They remastered all the World at War maps. BO2, you had Transit that came with 3 sub-survival maps, ending with Origins. And I think that the new content model in gaming in general is to basically give a community, you know, something. Give us something, right? And then at the same time build up that thing and let the community be a part of development and kind of consider that content. But the problem is they're doing it backwards. Like, we don't want a unfinished product and then play it so much that, you know, by the time it's finished and awesome, we're sick of it. No, we want that product to come out as complete, and then you add all the extra fun shit. Neurocinema always says it best. Like, if you're making a cake, the game is the cake, and then all the extra content and DLC is frosting, and it's the icing on the cake. It's a very, very good metaphor. Yeah, no, give it a shot, man. It's not great. But it's a good baseline, and Treyarch, I think they can redeem themselves, but they have to choose to do that. The community is ready. They know what the community wants. So there's nothing stopping Treyarch other than fucking Treyarch.
I would bury you for that.
No, I mean, they've gotten screwed too. And just to be fair, Sawtooth, I genuinely, like, don't really know how I'm gonna be able to die. Like, this isn't really something I'm gonna be able to, like, listen to and know what the problem is. It's something that you have, it sounds like hardware for sure. It could be a grounding issue. It could be a cable issue. It could be that when your interface is plugged in USB-C to the computer, that it causes a weird grounding issue because your PC isn't properly grounded. Like, it could be the apartment that doesn't have a proper grounding system. It could be so many different things. And I'm not listening to it isn't going to really tell me what that is. I think you genuinely have to experiment with, because you said, what really caught my interest was when you said that you took it somewhere else and Like, look at how beautiful that looks like. That looks so cool.
I'm fine. Just cool.
You said you took it to someone else's house or somewhere else, and it didn't happen. That caught my interest.
Nobody's punching back.
No, I understand it's frustrating. I'm not trying to be defeatist, and I'm not trying to help you. I'm just listening to it isn't gonna help me figure out what it is. But I mean, you can send it to me. I'm just trying to be realistic about it. Why don't you try plugging your PC in a different space? Like a different room. And I'm not saying you have to move the whole thing. Like, you can get an extension cord or something. Or get a,
That was fucking careless of me.
get like a nice power strip with a ground and
Put these into their fucking
surge protector if you can. Oh, shit.
very
This is bullshit. Hold on a second. Oh, fuck. Yes, I've been totally okay with Drake's 3-year wait. Well, the 3-year wait was better than this. The 3-year wait was better than Sledgehammer having to take over everybody's development schedule and spread them super thin. I think that sucks. And even though I like, you know, I love Treyarch and their CODs resonate with me. Okay, that's such... Dude, such bullshit. I'm gonna try energy, man. I will not make an OnlyFans only because I would just destroy their business and they wouldn't, like, everybody would just sub to my channel. And nobody else would get any money, and I don't want to, like, mess up the platform, you know? Who would I rather box? Oh, Dalek, 100%. I don't think it would feel right punching Milo.
But once you are dead, you will answer my command.
And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Is it Antoine Miles? Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I just want to make sure I'm reading properly. What's going on, H?
You are fools to do crime.
Yeah, well,
But once you are
if
dead,
you're into games that are incomplete but also sort of complete, then yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about before, Antoine, with the way these games are developed. It's like no longer is it about hyping up a big single release in the sense of, oh, this game is associated with these zombies maps. Zombies is like, it's like an ever-flowing mode where it's genuinely... I want to try this guy.
It's a bit lowbrow for me, but you can't argue with
Zombies is like an ever-flowing mode. What the hell? What? Wow, that sucks. Zombies is like a mode that's constantly changing. And it's like it doesn't even matter which engine it's associated with. You can't think of I think the way to think about it, because I've been racking my brain about it, I think the way to think about it now is don't even think like, oh, Call of Duty Vanguard has zombies. Just think zombies has an expansion that's making it like World War II. Like, we just had, you know, Forsaken, and now they released a fun little side mode where... Wow, this thing sucks. What the fuck? Now we're just getting an expansion pack that has some zombies in it. It's a World War II skin expansion. That's how I'm looking at it. So that's a good question because I've been thinking about that too. I've been thinking like about which game I put the most time in. And I would say the game that I put the most time in was probably BO3 because I've played it on Xbox and PlayStation and PC, and I've put in an ass ton of time. But I have so much time in BO4, like 500 hours or something, on just zombies, I think. Or wait, is that right? Is 400 hours right? It's 400. I remember looking it up. It's like 480 something. I don't think it'd be days. That'd be a lot, right? Because that would be like 24 times 400 and something. But honestly, I fucking love Black Ops 4. I really do. It is the perfect game in my opinion because I love the hard Easter eggs with the hard quests. And BO3 knocked it out of the park with every map being super fantastical. So I probably would say BO3 had the best maps and really started that quest and boss fight thing, and the boss fights were better in BO3 because they were actually like based off of mechanics and they weren't like super easy like I mean Zetsubo was. It's a tie between BO3 and BO4. BO4 just had a weird development cycle and it changed some stuff that I think makes it not as appeasing to fans, but I really got to say that I love that game a lot. I mean, like I said earlier, Grape, when you said zombies died, I also think that zombies can be revived. I know that's kind of cheesy. Ooh, what's this? MP40? Let's see how this goes. Ooh, this works pretty good. Is anything happening? BO3 was the apex. Yeah. BO3, I mean, BO3 was just... It wasn't just BO3 though. It's the era of which it ushered in zombies and stuff like that. Like, dude, we went from BO3 to IW, which was amazing, and then we had Zombies Chronicles, which was amazing, and then we had World War II, which was not very good, but it was still pretty good. Oh, here's the 1911.
In my hands, any weapon is that much better.
Opinion on Vanguard MP. So I did not like it at the first beta weekend. I thought that it was really clunky and slow. I felt like Vanguard's MP on console was so bad. I just did not like it. You couldn't see anything. The visibility was poor. I did like the first... So okay, wait. I'm getting a little ahead of myself because the first weekend was that Battle Royale thing. I liked that, but I thought that there was some problems with visibility and the graphics were kind of crappy and it was clunky, whatever, all that stuff. But what I did like... All right, I need to get Speed Cola. What I did like was playing it on PC. On PC, it was dope. I was like, holy crap, this is how the game is meant to be played. I really, really like this. That being said, it's just multiplayer is just, it's so hard. Oh shit. I'm so bad at it that it takes me like a long time to get good and figure out all this stuff, and then by that time everybody's even better than me, and the beta felt really sweaty. So I'm hoping that like my shitty multiplayer skills will put me in some skill-based match-made lobbies and make it a little easier for me so I can get some good content. But yeah, oh yeah, I forgot that's coming back, and I'm also excited to play those remastered Treyarch maps. I think those are going to be really cool. Wow, we lost all our ammo real fast. Oh, I forgot to buy a speed cola. This 4-tier perk system is really...
Everything has its
Oh.
faults, especially winning.
Okay, guess we're not buying that.
Professor, it is time to bid your toy soldiers auf Wiedersehen.
I just want to buy a jug. Or, fuck it, let's just go. Not really sure how points work in this game.
Really using them. No, you don't get to touch me. Hey, I am not your
There
plate.
we go. Okay. Where's Jug? Or Speed? Longest fart streak. I think the longest I've ever farted IRL. I think I've had a fart that was probably like 30 seconds.
We have a
And I was like I was like in high school. So. But score streak, I have no idea. And I've peed for over a minute before too. I've timed it. I have a weird body. I need to eat more veggies. Longest in-game fart. I don't know if I've ever timed that. They need to make you know what, guys? That's why the PlayStation controller has a mic now. Dude, this is easily the hardest challenge. I do not like it. We're getting the sprinters now.
That was fucking careless of
I am not in my 20s, unfortunately. Wish I was. Definitely not, though. I'm 32. But, in my defense...
about the head, no?
Wait, is he not black?
No, they're faster than they look. Nobody strikes me.
What? Oh my god, I never bought a new self-revive. Crap. I've never seen his face, so I have no idea what he looks like. Well, these field upgrades suck because I don't... Well, are you gonna buy it? I don't know why I just said that. Those words that came out of my mouth, that's not what I meant to say, Antoine. Are you a zombies only player? Or do you play multiplayer? Do you like the campaign? Are you interested in all that stuff? If you're a multiplayer fan, I think you can buy it right now. If you're a zombies only fan, primarily zombies fan, no. Just wait. Wait until, if you can hold off until Christmas, wait until Christmas so somebody gifts it to you, or there's a what's it called? A free weekend like Milo's been saying. It's honestly, I'm surprised it's not on sale. Vanguard went on sale like the day, or Cold War went on sale like the day after it came out. It was honestly pathetic. But I bet you in a couple weeks it's going to go on sale. And you can probably get it for about $40 in a week or two. Yeah, it's still $100. I mean, but what I would do if I was just a zombies guy, I would probably wait until February or March. That's when I would buy the game. If I was a huge like a zombies guy, March. I mean, Cold War is just finished. Like, Cold War just got finished. Enjoy Cold War for a little bit. I bet you the game is probably so much better now than it was like yesterday, because all of the sweats are out. They're playing this game now. But the multiplayer is super populated. Or super, like, there's 20 maps or something. Like, let's just take a look at all the maps. How do I choose a map? Game setup, map. Look, we got Berlin. We got Bocage Castle, which is a World at War map. Das House. Decoy. Demyansk. Desert Siege. Dome, which is from World at War. Eagle's Nest, which is from the beta. Gavatu. Hotel Royale. Or Hotel Royal. Numa, which is not Shino Numa. Oasis. Red Star. Subpens. Like, we have so many maps. So that's pretty cool. And then there's obviously campaign. Yeah, and there's so many games to play right now. Like, dude, there is Doom just came out with a horde mode. And Mr. Zone, I see your comment. I'll reply in just a sec. Doom just came out with a horde mode. There's BO3 custom maps. There's BO3 in general. There's BO4. There's IW. There's World War II. And I know we want new zombies content, but Black Ops Cold War is finally finished. It has everything that's going to be in there. It's so much better to play the old maps. Play some other stuff, you know. Watch some streams if you want to get like your Vanguard fix, but I would wait for a free weekend or for whatever, for something, because this is just what I just played is not worth $70. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing I've ever played in my life, but it's definitely not worth $70. So if you can wait until late winter, early spring, the game will be good in summer, and then we're in the same boat. It's the same shit every year. But the fact that we consume content so quickly now just doesn't really allow us to appreciate the games like we used to, when we could get a map at launch and let that last us for a couple weeks. It doesn't work the same way. So Treyarch is in a rock and a hard place. And as far as Cold War being the most supported, technically it was. It just wasn't replayable, and it didn't have a reward system, and it wasn't like supported in the way we wanted. I mean, they had Onslaught, they had Outbreak, they had 6 Easter egg quests, they had 4 round-based maps. There was Onslaught had 23 maps, Outbreak had 8. You know, I mean, I know that doesn't technically count, but there was a lot of quote-unquote diversity inside of zombies this year. There was 10 perks. They innovated the whole system. There was score streaks. They put all those in there. There was a jabillion camos to buy. So yeah, Zombie Nation, I I feel like I should probably get going. I've been streaming for about almost 3 hours, basically like 2.5 hours. And I really gotta go to bed, I think. No, but I mean, it's not real zombies. I'm just saying, like, they added all this content, and you know what? I'm actually happy. I know people are gonna probably disagree with this, and I understand, but I'm actually kind of glad that this might be a chill moment for zombies. It's gonna give us plenty of time to catch up on Cold War content, plenty of time to catch up on, like, I want to make reviews about all the old BO4 maps, all the IW maps. Like, nobody's made reviews about Infinite Warfare Zombies. Like, nobody. I want to talk about all that stuff. There's a lot of content to talk about as far and comparing it to what we have now. I think it's interesting. And it's all good, nation. I just like talking to you. So hit me up whenever, bud. I hope you didn't get too bogged down at the store today with all the Facebook questions and stuff. What's my favorite burger place? Probably Umami Burger, which is a place in LA. It's so fucking good. And Umami is, oh, it's so good. And I used to live in LA. I lived there for like 10 years. And it is almost 3 a.m. where I am. And I have to get up at 7 in the morning on Saturday. So I'm going to get off here. I was in Cali. I'm not anymore. I was. I lived there. I lived in... Well, I lived in... Eureka. Technically not Eureka. Technically, I lived in Hayfork, which is outside of Eureka and outside of Redding. Like in the Humboldt Triangle area, all the way up in NorCal. Then I lived in Santa Monica, close to Malibu, and then I lived in Hollywood, all over the place. But it was really, dude, we had so many nice conversations, so many nice new people. I really enjoyed talking and meeting all of you people. It was awesome. I know this was a weird stream, but thank you so much for sticking around, for liking it, for subscribing, all that stuff. It does mean so much to me. Like, the fact that you guys give any of your time to me means the world to me. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.